big opposite. What did we do? Attack. These 2 years, he improved more to the other players. We play close, open. For me, it's a very big difference when touch or take. I won't put one example for me fantastic, like Matt Anderson in national team. You say in this area, in this 3 meters for 3 meters, the ball not touching the floor. We need to stop. What happens if the ball is in 2-3? Put the body inside the court. They understand better the game to the other players. We have 2 times in the area. What is 2 times? Why 5 meters like this? Today, sure, with the Italian championship is the best 2 championship in the world. I started working in national team USA. The player choice, not the ball choice. It depends on the reception. You move. Big and very historic club here in Poland. When you are ready, stop and good balance, you have minimum 3 possibilities.
I'm glad that Javier Weber is my guest at Volley Coach Show, which is aimed to the players to give them some practical advice about volleyball skills, and to improve their performance. But first of all, Javier, I would like to ask you about your current life, because I know that you are with the U.S. national team, but during the season you are working with a club in Poland. So tell me a bit more about this.
No, first of all, I am very happy to talk again. We have experience together, like camps, like talk about volleyball. When it's very honor and very pressure to talk with you. Jiri, I am very happy. I'm very happy. In the last 2 years, I started working in national team USA. Different experience, very good experience, because it's different volleyball, like in Europe volleyball or South American volleyball, and for me, I improve a lot in this situation. I have responsibility to the defense, to the setters, to the offensive part in national team, and sure it was very very big experience for me. Also here in Poland, I am very good in Austin. Austin is my club in the last 2 years, and is very very big and very historic club here in Poland. More than 50 years playing in Plus Liga, but for this club has passed many good players like Śliska, like Simeniuk, many good players when was young, and after go to the big club. When now my challenge here, my goal is put this team in the playoff, and year to year was better for arriving the best position. And I am very happy to working here in Poland.
I remember Austin myself, because I played some years ago also in Kędzierzyn, and I remember the hall, I remember the spectators, and it was really great to play there some games. So I expect that, so I know that you also like to play volleyball in front of such a public, because in Poland I think it's one of the best public in the world for the competitions.
Yeah. This is 100%. The people is, first of all, have a big respect for the other team, and it's the biggest spectacular games every time for everybody. All the family coming here, many spectators in all the games. All the game is in the TV, and today, sure, with the Italian championship is the best 2 championship in the world, not only for the organization but for the level to the players. Was big level, and now we have 16 teams, and but this I say for you, the 16 team was very good. Okay, it's 3-4 like in all the country, 3, 4 or 5 favorite to the championship, but the other team was very good level. When every game is strong, every game is the final, and this is very good for the coaching, because we need to prepare 100%, and we need to arrive in the game 100% to win.
I hope that soon we will see also Plusliga games on World Volleyball TV, because I'm watching Italian Serie A1 and it's great games. But I believe also that in Poland some games can be very interesting, and I hope that soon we will see it also on Volleyball World TV. But let's get to our topic, because our topic for today is because you are specialized in this defense. So we made a deal that you will tell us some three practical advice for the defense for the players in position one, which is setter and opposite. So can you start with your first advice?
Yeah, sure. First of all, I want to start to talk about the defense. For me, defense is the very big important part of the game, and in general, my system to defend was we play close open. You know, like what do you mean about close open? They move in general. They move position 6 all the time. But for my team in perfect and plus reception, we move position 1 and 5, you know, to inside the core or outside the core, depends on the reception. If it's perfect and plus, we close like inside, and it's medium pass or high ball, the middle blocker arrive better when we play open out to the block. When open close, for me, is very important. And position 1, in this case, setter and opposite have this responsibility. Like play close open depends of the ball, entering the space to the middle blocker in many times, and sure depends of the other spiker or the opposite opponent opposite, if we play more long, more short. But in general, my system is close inside, open inside, only with one step. You know, when for me in position 1, for me the start position is very important. I show to you like this. You have the core start position in 5 meters. Why 5 meters like this? Because 5 meters you enter in this space to the middle blocker. You have one step arriving the line, one step arriving, or one step arriving close, or one step arrive in open. This is open, and this is close. One between middle blocker and the outside hitter. And this is the start position. The start position for me is very important because don't have more time to one step to go to the right, go to the left, go to the front. It depends on the reception, you move. When the setter touch the ball, we need to stop. And when the ball is in position 2 or 4 or first tempo, you move one step and stop. Sometimes it's close, sometimes it's open. But in this area, we need take call. Take call for me is very important. For me, it's a very big difference when touch or take. You know, touch, we need touch the ball. After we take, is different. We take its quality to defense. You know, it's another situation with technical. But I think for me in position 1, when many coaches, many system, because we have many system to block and defense, and many system. You leave one ball in the line. Position 1, we need put the body inside the core for attack, and no stay in the line and put the body position 1 or opposite or setter, and look every time and protect the line and the body inside the core. But the most important in any situation is to stop before the spiker, before the outside hitter or opposite touch the ball. We need to stop. Good base to defense. Good base. Open the arm. Open the arm. I'm ready for protect 2 meter for 2 meter the zone.
And do you think that nowadays there are more spikers or outsiders which are attacking line? Because, of course, if you have triple block, then line should be closed. But against single block, do you think that players prefer more to attack diagonal, or also a lot of attacks to the line?
I think sure depends to the outside hitter, but I think today the priority ball is in the diagonal, because we have many possibility to cut the ball before and short diagonal, medium diagonal, long diagonal, between 6 and 5. If the middle blocker arrive or no arrive, we have this possibility. But for me, the big outside hitters, we have 2 times in the arm. What is 2 times? 2 times for me is you stop before the arm, and when you stop before, you take the decision, the outside hitter in fastball, when cut the ball or leave the ball to the line. When this option is for the outside hitter, it's not for the ball. Sometimes the ball choice for the outside hitter, and for me, the big outside hitter, the player choice, not the ball choice. When it's fast, if you not prepare before the arm, the ball pass and don't have option, or make like this to the diagonal or line. And when you prepare before the arm, you have possibility to big range to take the ball more in the diagonal or leave the ball to the line. And the big outside hitter today have every time 2 options. When if you leave the 1 ball in the line, if it's free, this player attack 100%. But priority in fastball, diagonal today is after you find some player more in the line and it's possible close. But for me, it's very important position 1, arrive in the line and stop to take this ball, because sometimes when the opposite taking block the diagonal, the outside hitter no attack 100% power, no attack very strong, but attack only the arm, and this is important, the defense. It's important we stop. And today, Jiri, the big outside hitter, normal in big championship, attack a lot in the hand. If you are in good balance in defense, stop before and good balance to block out, you have 1 big range to take a block out, tips, rolls, or when the ball is when the ball is in the body. Maybe 100% is difficult to take, but 50%, 60%, 70% is possible. And all the other balls, roll, tips, block out in your area, is very important. You're ready to this. If you don't stop before, you are not ready. When you take only 1 possibility, when the ball is in the body. When you are ready, stop and good balance, you have minimum 3 possibility. Tips, roll, block out, and the ball is in the body. It's 4 possibility against 1, And for this, it's very important you stop before, open the arm, and good base. And in fastball, for me, it's very difficult to make 2 steps. For this, 5 meters in the start position is very important. 5 meters is 1 step in the right, 1 step in the left, 1 step in the front, 1 step back. It's possible to stop before and find very good balance to take this 4 option.
Okay, that was a quite long explanation of advice number 1. Can we go to advice number 2? What do you think that is important for opposite or setters in position 1?
To defense every time.
Yes, it's related to defense.
We need for defense, I say for you, the balance is very important, but also we need rhythm very well. What is rhythm? Rhythm is, I don't know, if the ball pass, the first tempo pass to 3-4, to 3-4. What is the position to position 1? Okay, we talk about 5 meters, 5 meter start. Okay, perfect, like this. But if the ball pass to 3-4 first tempo, what is this player? This player 1 step and close, because have sense, and the priority is long distance. What happens if the ball is in 2-3, like this? 2-3. What happened? This player 1 step, because this is open space. When we need rhythm, the reception for after 1 step and change the start position depends on the reception, and you are ready for the other balls. For me, this is very important, and every ball have one situation, different situation. It's not the same in zone 2, the reception close to the net, or in zone 2 to medium pass. It's different start position, because in medium pass we have 90% or 80% of possibility to play pin to pin to position 2 and position 4. When the start position is in 5 meters for a right good in the line or a right good in the diagonal, this movement. When they more close to the net in zone 2, okay, the start position is more to the 4 meters out to the block, because the block is here to pass to the block. When it's past 2, 3, 4, more long. Sure, the opposite help, and the direction to the attack is more long. When this rhythm for me is very, very important. It's one step, stop, and after you move. If play the first tempo, you are ready to sense to all the situation, you know. When in every reception have one situation, and if you are ready before to move the pens of the reception, you win one more time and one more time in this game like volleyball. One more time to take the best decision is very important.
And do you think still that there is a big difference between the defense in position 1 of the setter, because setter should be very skilled, and the opposite? That opposite is always that when I played professional volleyball, sometimes they told me, there is an opposite standing behind the setter, so you can make a tip, and opposite is lazy or not skilled to take this tip. Do you think that it is still like this, or that also opposite evolved in this defense in position 1?
I think okay, the setter have more responsibility, because he's the player. When for me, you know, they understand better the game to the other players, because the good setter, we need to have the game in the mind and in the head all the time. What happened, what the move in the block, and also to read them more fast to the other players. And then sure, we have more condition. But what is the difference between big opposite? What is the difference? Attack? No, service. The big opposite have a very good service and very good attack. Some more in fast ball, some more in high ball. But the difference is in defense. If you take more one defense, the difference is in block. If it help more or not. This is the difference between the big opposite. It's not attack on service. Attack on service, everybody attack on service. Everybody attack is very well. I don't know. We have many big opposite in the world, and the difference for me is in two fundamentals: in defense and in block, and he play in the important moments, you know. And the important moment is not only attack and service; it's one tips, one rolls, one good position to take the ball. And this, I won't put one example for me fantastic, like Matt Anderson in national team. No, 2 years ago, he don't have responsibility to defense, and defense is not important, you know. And in these 2 years, and we're working a lot. And Matt Anderson, we have 38 years old, you know, 37, 38 years old when he make all his career like attack, service, and block. But he put all him to improve, to take more ball, to play perfect in system like a USA system, for take the priority in every balls, like this priority is tips and roll, this priority is short diagonal, this priority is long diagonal, this and I say for you, in these 2 years, he improved more to the other players, you know, like take defense. And after in the game, he take maybe 1 or 2 more, like in the beginning, you know. But this was very important for the team and very important for himself, for his game, you know. Now is his opposite, not only for service and attack. It's opposite also for take one ball in one more in defense, or one more ball in block, you know. Good position to block. For leave the space, and if attacking the hand, we touch the ball. When it's possible change like this, and Anderson is very big example. If you put in your mind like a defense also is very important for your game, sure you improve.
I'm glad that I hear this from you, because I completely agree that even if you are the best spiker, best opposite, best middle blocker, you still have something to improve. And I'm glad that Matt Anderson is working on his defense. And do you think that there is some limit in the defense in position one that some coaches are saying this ball is impossible to take, this ball, forget it, this was a good attack? Or do you believe that every ball is defendable in position one?
I think in one area, for me, it's possible to take all the ball. For this, I say for you, one situation is touch the ball and one situation is take the ball. But in any case, we touch the ball every time. After, we need quality. Quality is technical situation for everything, for every fundament, for every skill, like the setter, we need touch good, close to your front and extend the arm every time. Sometimes some setter touch better to the other setter. Okay, in defense is exactly the same. First of all, the most important for defense, you need one defense. You need one. You say in this area, in this 3 meters for 3 meters, the ball not touching the floor. This is the first. After, you need stop before in your defense, open your arm all the time. Open your arm to take more range to take the ball, and take the priority to this. What is the priority in this ball? I don't know. What is the priority, Jiri, in high ball with three blocks to position one? In position four, tips, block out, and rolls. This is the priority. After, if one player attack over too long to position one, okay, we change the priority. But in general, it's block out, it's tips, it's roll. In this area, 3 meters for 3 meters or 3 meters for 5 meters, tips and roll, you need to take all the balls. Also to position 5 and position 6 for rebounds, in long back. This is the priority in general situation. When you put in your mind, this is a priority in this area, I take the ball, you take. Maybe you touch sometime, and sometimes you take good, and we have counterattack. And this depends on the quality, and this is training. More quality, anticipate, put the body back. Okay, technical situation to improve more. But this change in Matt Anderson. He understands the system, he go to the system, and he say, this is my priority. When I don't think about attack, when I need defense. The opponent attack, I need defense, no attack. I don't think about service, or no. I need my responsibility now in this ball, in the first part to this ball, I need touch the ball in defense. After, when the center touch the ball, I go to the attack. But and this is I say to Matt Anderson, because you don't have age to say no, he's young player, we improve. No, he's old player, no improve more. No. This is not true. You have every time age to improve little more. Maybe you have more time when you are young, and when you are an old player, don't have a lot of time. But it's possible to improve. It's possible.
No, but I think defense in general is very, very evolving, because a few years ago it was a French team, defending like crazy. Nowadays I see Volleyball National League, and I saw that you played better in one game than French in the defense. You beat them. You went to the finals. You lost with Poland, but I'm still believing that defense is playing bigger and bigger part in the volleyball, and it's not about the block, because I know I played in Russia. In Russia, if you had a high ball, you could not go over. You have to play some smart volleyball. But if you make a tip, sometimes the big guy was not so interested to go on the floor. But nowadays there is no tip. I think if of course you have to use the tips, but sometimes the tip is not a solution, because tip in my eyes should never go to the floor. And I think that you have a similar view on this now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and for me, very important is the team. I understand, first of all, what is the responsibility to every balls, to every player, to opponent players, because it's not the same like a Leon attack or Shilisk attack, for two Polish player, like Shiliska have more option, Leon is more higher, more strong. When maybe change the responsibility to every balls, But if you understand what is the priority and you understand what is your area to take this ball, you are ready. And this is very important. And after, we need to understand, like team and everybody, what is very good action to the opponent. You play in short diagonal, attacking the long diagonal in the angle is good action too, because but the player and the team, we need to understand what is good action for pass to the next ball and what is a mistake for fix for the next ball, in any situation, in different more. What is your priority? Why don't take in your priority? Okay, next ball when you fix. Or what is, no, this is good to the opponent. We take this zone in block and defense and the opponent attacking another zone. Okay, don't discuss about this. It's good to the opponent and go to the next. When you start to understand what is your priority, what is your technical in this situation, why not stop before for take tips and roll on for you create more option, what is good to the opponent, you start to I understand more the game and you read them better and I understand what is the best.
Could you tell me or tell us your last final advice for every player defending in position one?
Okay, first of all, we need reading the reception. This is very important. We need to start one start position to after then. For me, the start position is 5 meters. 5 meters. Why 5 meters? Because 5 meters, you are possibility to one step, you are right to 4 meters in the front, play inside the court or outside the court to the line, and arrive very fast. When the first is reading the reception, so you move to change the start position. After, when the setter touch the ball, we need to stop. For I understand. If you play first tempo, you have you read them before, you stop, and you have in a good position to take. If you play in position 4 or position 2, you don't have more time to one step to move and stop when the opponent start to touch the ball in attack. And after, I understand very well what is your priority in any situation, because the coaching spend a lot of time to explain what direction to the attack to one player to another player in different situations, in different reception, and the player will understand more fast, have more possibility or more option to take the ball. But we need to start to this 5 meter reading to the reception, stop before, and good base to move very fast and don't lose the time when it's block out tips and roll. When it's bomba or bomb to the body or strong to the body, okay, you are a good base to take the ball and condition to touch this ball. But in another situation, and happen many times, touching the block tips, it's no good setting and the opponent tips or not attack strong. You are ready. For ready, we need balance, we need to stop, and we need ready to only one movement. Stop, and go to the ball.
Okay, so thank you for your advices and for this great chat with you. It was a great pleasure to have you here in my Volley Coach Show podcast, and I hope that I will see you soon